What is going on, guys? Good morning to you all. This is the Club with the Man 1993 back here for some more baseball news as the Minnesota Twins, who finished, I think, 14 games back of the Cleveland Guardians in 2022, had some health issues with some players and whatnot, is taking a chance in signing free agent slugger Joey Gallo, outfielder, designated hitter, whatever you want to call him. It's to a one-year deal, $11 million. Ooh. It's a little risky, of course. But I could have said the same thing, of course, about like Cody Bellinger. Because this is kind of like the same situation with Cody Bellinger. Somewhat. Because I feel like, well, the comparison I'm make here is, I feel like the rut that Joey Gallo and Cody Bellinger have been in the past couple seasons, I feel like Gallo would be more likely to be in that rut than Bellinger. Bellinger I have a little more faith in. Gallo, I'm not too sure about. But anyway, so yes. So, Joey Gallo, who's a former Rangers prospect, he had a few years for probably like 2017 to 2019 when he finally got a full-time position on the main roster, where he was definitely one of the more fearsome sluggers in the league. Yes, he hit probably around 200 each season, but he still was cracking about like 40 homers. I think there was one season where he did miss like about half the season, but well, not the shortened 2020 season, but he still hit like, I think like 22 homers in like 76 games. So, monster power at the plate, but the guy just strikes out a lot. He's basically the modern day Adam Dunn, except Adam Dunn felt like was able to get until he, of course, got to the White Sox, was able to kind of, hit a little bit better with the average. But of course, he basically was home runs or nothing, basically. That's what the hitter Joey Gallo has always been his entire career. So yeah, he was one of the fearsome sluggers. He had a good first half with the Rangers in 2021, and he got traded to the Yankees. And it was all downhill from there. I think he only hit like in his whole time with the year with the Yankees, I think he only hit like $160, I think it was. And he got traded to the Dodgers. It was basically more so of like a fourth outfielder, like DH or backup player. And I think he only hit like $192, I think it was. He slugged a few homers. I remember, though, it was shortly after the Gallo was traded to the Dodgers, where I guess the Yankees got in that slump. And I remember there was one point, I think, they were showing, like, for the past month since the All-Star break, here's, like, the top 5 worst records. And the Yankees, believe it or not, were one of them. The Yankees were, like, because I think the Dodgers got 111 wins. The Yankees were on their way to probably, like, surpassing that. Like, they had the potential, I think, this past season, if they didn't go on that cold streak, where they could have maybe had a chance to break the Mariners' 2001 record. Maybe. I don't know. But surprisingly, the slump started after they traded their worst hitter, Joey Gallo. But yeah, so the Twins are taking a chance on him on a 1-year, $11 million deal. I mean, I think that's a little risky and a little bit high for, how bad he's played the past couple seasons. Well, really just last year it was. But I think what also makes Gallo beneficial is that he is a good defender. So his defense at least will be an addition. His hitting, though, if he can at least get back to, the days of hitting the long ball at least and hitting around like 200, like whatever. But again, I think he's going to have like a bounce back season of some sort for getting, like a higher, longer term contract. He is only 29 years old too. So he does have time to hopefully bounce back, as we do hope so it does happen, because, some people love, watching, big, high home run hitting numbers sluggers, this guy right here, people you can rely on, of course, in your home run derby video games, this guy right here, and I think Joey Gallo definitely, of course, can be one of those guys. So, hopefully it'll be a bounce back year for him. Again, it's going to be an interesting year for the Twins for sure, as they're kind of like in, like, limbo. They did have some guys have like health, some injury concerns, like Byron Buxton, who was basically on the verge of having a career year, which he basically did for the millionth time in his career, get an injury that like cost him like a quarter of the season or whatnot. I think they were going to trade like Max Kepler. They have a lot of options for their outfield. So some people may be getting traded to loosen up payroll. They have a lot of money to maneuver around with, as they weren't able to bring back Carlos Correa after he opted out of his 3-year deal. We'll talk about him hopefully later on today and talk about that whole situation, as we thought he was settled in with San Francisco, but not quite. But But yes, Joey Gallo, they're taking a chance on Gallo, signing him to a 1-year deal, $11 million. Again, his defense will definitely be an addition, but his hitting, we'll see if he can get back on track. I do hope he does, though. Again, he's only 29 years old. I think he can bounce back. Again, just, get the average up just a little bit, get the home runs going again. And I think he has a shot. Hopefully. But that's my brief thoughts, guys, on Joey Gallo signing a 1-year deal with the Minnesota Twins. What are your thoughts on this sign, guys? Do you think Gallo will indeed bounce back? What do you guys think? Make sure you guys leave your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure, as always, to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at the Club of the Man 93. And make sure to shout for Meatball Sub. And follow me on TikTok at the Club of the Man 1993. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you guys all later. Please stay tuned for some more baseball news. Have a great rest of your Monday. Peace out, everybody.
Yeah, no, I will surprise. There's no escape.